Alright guys, so I thought I'd go ahead and make this video for you just in case you are having this type of issue and don't know exactly what to do or what's going on. I thought I had fixed the issue a few days ago by disconnecting the battery and then reconnecting and cleaning the terminals, but I started doing it again and everything's fine. The voltage on the car is fine. I'm not sure exactly like what's going on, but the controller doesn't want to turn on. So if I put it on the on position, it doesn't turn on at all. And the only way that it turns on is if I disconnect the manifold and I reconnect it. So let me go to the back. It's still off. Let me go ahead and disconnect it. And there you go. Now it turned on. I'm not exactly sure why it's doing that. And now when I try to like use my settings and everything, if I go to my operation, it's not actually connecting to my Bluetooth. The compressor is no longer turning on. I'm not exactly sure why, but when I go to setup, I go to compressor and I put it on the on position, it turns on. But as soon as I get out of that screen, even after I save it, it doesn't save it. It just takes it off again. So if I go back, it says off again. It's not a connection issue, it's not a fuse. If it was a fuse, it wouldn't be turning on at all right now. It wouldn't turn on when I just disconnected and reconnected again. So there's power, everything is working, all the lines are connected, the battery is reading 14 volts. I'm gonna have to call Airlift tomorrow, see what they say, and then I'll keep you guys updated on exactly what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and go through the process right now of how to start like the warranty through Airlift Performance. I'm gonna leave a video right here, that way you guys can go ahead and follow along if you're interested. The first thing that you wanna go ahead and do is open up the Airlift Performance website. Once you do that, there's going to be 3 bars on the top right corner of the screen that you wanna go ahead and click on. You're gonna drop down all the way until you go to the support button. Click on that. Then you wanna go over to submit the form for the warranty to get the claim started. It's gonna open up the form and you're gonna fill all that out. It's gonna ask for your first name, last name, the number on the manifold, and also it does ask for the purchase date. They do look at all that information in order to get it started. You're gonna hit submit, and then it's gonna send the information over to them and somebody will get back to you within 24 hours. Once that's all completed, and the next day they will follow up with you. Well, at least for me, they followed up with me the next day. They asked for a little bit more information. They wanted a video or pictures of the issue and what's going on. And they also wanted the serial number as well of the product. And then they give you an option of how they can go ahead and start the claim. Then they give you an option of that you can pay a $250 fee where they go ahead and send you the new item. And then once you get the new item, you send it back. And they give you a number that's called an RMA number. This is the number that they use when you call Airlift Performance directly to pay the fee through the customer service line. And then after that, you pay it, and then they send it out within 1 or 2 business days. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm actually getting my new manifold today. It's out for delivery. It did take them about, I would say, 1 or 2 days to actually ship it out, and I didn't get it until about a week later. So I paid it on Monday of last week. Today is actually Monday of next week. So it did take about, I guess, 6 to 5 business days for me to receive it from the date that I actually paid for it, just to give you guys an idea. So right now we're gonna go ahead and wait for us to get the new item, and then I'm gonna go ahead and install it and see if it fixes the issue. Right now the management is actually doing okay. It does that like every once in a while, so like every 2 days it'll work, and then next 2 days it won't work, it won't turn on. I have to unplug it, plug it back in, and then for the next 2 days it works fine again. So we're gonna go ahead and wait until we get the new management. We'll plug it in and see if it fixes it, and I'll keep you guys updated once we get there. So let's go ahead and jump forward until that point. Alrighty guys, so the package came in. There's the box right there. And then here's the new manifold. We're gonna go ahead and take off the old one. I do have a custom plate on mine with the koi fish. I'm gonna show you guys how to remove everything safely. That way you don't like damage anything or mess up your lines. But when it comes to your lines, make sure you try to number them, because you don't wanna get the lines mixed up, because then you're gonna be putting the lines in the wrong holes, which could air up the wrong bags. So just keep that in mind. I have mine going to each like fitting right there, so I can easily just remove it and place it in. Each one has its designated area where it goes to each bag. It goes front left, front right, rear left, rear right. Then you have your tank and then exhaust. So that's how the lines are set up, and that's how you want to plug them back in. In order to properly air out the system, you should have a fitting like this at the bottom that you can press, and then it'll release water. or air. Water sometimes too, because sometimes there's water in the tank, like that. And then if you don't have a fitting like that at the bottom, you will have to cut the line to the tank, or you can actually loosen up the fittings. So for example, like that one, so all the air can escape. That's the other way you can do it. When it comes to your airbags, you have to deflate the entire thing and then take the lines off properly. So right now, if I try to like remove it, you can see that there's a lot of pressure. It's not allowing me to. Like for example, this one won't have any pressure because it's just an exhaust one. It's easy. But when it comes to these over here, they have pressure, so you can't release them. So let me go ahead and take out all of the pressure. Alright, so let's go ahead and remove these front ones. It's going to be really easy to take off. You can also unplug this one. And then we have this one right here that we need to take off. Alright, so we went ahead and took off the old plate. I'm going to have to remove this one right here. But I did notice something with this manifold compared to this one here. The plate's actually bigger on this one. Now this one here is the upgraded version. It has upgraded pressure sensors right here on the inside. So it does perform a little bit better. And this one is an older version. So I did notice that as well. And you can tell by this plate right here. This is my old one that goes on there. It's a different size, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna have to take this plate off. Now we're gonna go ahead and package this one up, take off the plate, and put it back in the same packaging. They did provide a label in there to put it on top of the box to ship it back. So that's what we're gonna be doing, and we're gonna be taking it to our local UPS store in a few seconds. So I'm gonna place this one back on, make sure it works, and then we'll go ahead and return the other one. And that way we can get our money back for that $250 that we paid for this one here. All right, the new one's now installed. We're gonna flip this plate later on once I get my Allen key. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Alright guys, so everything is good with the car now. We installed the new management. Every single time I turn it turns on, no more issues. So it was actually a management issue and not like a power problem or anything, because I did check everything. I checked the battery, I checked the alternator just in case that was causing a problem. I checked the terminals, the fittings, everything. I checked every single thing before actually talking to Airlift. Now it's gonna take a few days for you to get your money back. Once they receive the new management, they'll send it back to you if they find a problem with it. And then everything should be good, and now we have a working car again. It is a process, of course, as you guys saw. It takes about a week for you to get the new one, and then you have to send it back and then get your money back. I'm actually gonna make another video on how to check your airlift, your connections, and everything on your car to try to diagnose the problem yourself before actually trying to contact Airlift. So I think that's gonna help you guys out a lot. And that's gonna be a pretty long video, so I wanna do that separate because there's a lot of things that you wanna look for, and there's a lot of explaining that needs to be done when it comes to that video. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Helps you guys out on how to process everything when it comes to the warranty, because I know it's a kind of like maybe it's a stressful process because your car is down for you. So hopefully this puts you at ease and it kind of helps you out a little bit. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.